Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I haven't gotten around to putting out more of the videos of the mega haul that I got, but I've just been really busy lately. But I'm just getting around now to getting back into it. The last video was all of my GameCube stuff, and this episode I think I'm gonna show you guys all of the turbografx stuff I got. And for turbografx, that was a system that completely passed me by when I was a kid. I've never even heard of turbografx up until like the last month or two. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was like some sort of like Japanese system that we never got over here in the US, but I guess it did release over here, but none of my friends had it, no one I knew had it, so I didn't even know it existed. So when I got all this stuff, I was like, I was just going through it and trying to see like what all this craze was about, because I've heard a lot of good things about the turbografx, but I haven't even tried it yet. But I've just been looking at the manuals and all the game stuff. They look really interesting. Some of them look like knockoffs, but I'll show you that when we go through the games here, and we'll start right now. So the first one is Dragon's Curse. There we go. And the weird thing about these games is they don't have a backing to them. It's just a front cover, and I think the front cover is a manual as well, kind of like the PlayStation 1. And in the middle, it's like it's almost like a chipboard. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'd never seen something like this before. It's just like a little card you slide into the system. But this game looks kind of interesting. I don't think one of these games in this lot looked like very, very similar to Zelda, and it was just funny because they were probably trying to knock off Zelda because of the huge success it was having back then. And I'm telling you, it looked exactly like Zelda, like Zelda: Link to the Past. It looked identical to it. It was funny. But the next one is Blazing Lasers. Pretty interesting. Devil's Crush. You know what, now that I think about it, I think... Oh, no, never mind. That's not the one. Disregard that. Sidearms. Interesting stuff. Galaga. Falcon. Pac-Land. This one didn't come with a manual, unfortunately. But it's pretty cool. Still. This is the one that actually knocked off Zelda pretty much, called Newtopia. And let me see if I can pull up a manual for you guys. See if they have any pictures in here. Kind of. But you can see how closely it resembles Zelda: Link to the Past. It's got the items in the top left. It's got the two items, you know, like a sword and a shield, basically, and you're just a guy right here, and you're fighting a dragon, top-down dungeon-style view. You have bombs, you have life hearts. I mean, it looks just like Zelda. It's pretty funny. But I heard it was a good game, so I'm definitely going to try it out to see how it compares to Zelda. I'm sure it won't be anything as... I'm sure it won't be as good as Zelda, but I heard it was still a pretty decent game, so I'm going to check it out still. And Tricky Kick. Weird title there. Alien Crush. That's a crazy looking dragon. How many eyes is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. It's like 9 eyes. That's pretty crazy. Drop Off. Skull. It's pretty neat. Bloody Wolf. Looks kind of like a Rambo style game. World Court Tennis. I'm sorry. I was actually researching this game because I was curious as to if it was just a typical sports game. Because I usually don't keep sports games for my collection. I'll just either get rid of them or throw them away or something like that. I just hate sports games. But I heard it's an RPG game, believe it or not. And basically the whole point of it is you go through kind of like an RPG. You level up, you gain stats, and then to battle people, you battle in tennis. It was just the weirdest concept to me. So they basically took RPGs, blended it with tennis, and this is what it came out to be. The gameplay is kind of weird, you know. You just kind of like walk around in like this kind of like a Final Fantasy type game, and when you encounter people, you battle them with tennis, and if you win the tennis battle, you win the fight, and you gain experience, you level up and stuff, and it's very weird, but it's just intriguing to me, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. Victory Run, Sinistron, looks like a cool title. Space Harrier. I have this one actually for the Genesis, and I think it come out for a few other systems too. I'm curious to see how this one stacks up to the other systems. Super Volleyball. You know, I haven't even looked at this one yet, to be honest. This one might be kind of like that other sports game, the one where you level up the World Core Tennis. If it's just a simple volleyball game, I probably won't keep it, but I'll have to check it out, because some of these games are very, very weird. Time Ball. Dungeon Explorer. Definitely heard about this one before from somebody I watch here on YouTube. Bitrip 1000. Is that what his name is? I don't remember. No, sorry, Bithead. Bitrip is a game. I was actually playing that the other day. That's probably why. Bithead. Sorry, Bithead, if you're out there watching this. Didn't mean to butcher your name. Yeah, Dungeon Explorer. I think this is one of his like top 3 favorite games. Maybe his top 1 favorite game. I forget. But I know it was one of his favorite games of like all time. So I definitely want to check this out. It's really interesting. Deep Blue. Dragon Spirit. Lots of dragon type games. Double Dungeons. Legendary Axe 2. And the original Legendary Axe. First one. Clax by Tengen. They've made a lot of NES games, I know that. Keith Courage. Looks like a pretty cool game from the cover art. Gunboat. Another cool cover art. Final Lap Twin. There's a lot of games here. And World Class Baseball. Another one I haven't researched yet to find out if it's just a typical sports game or not. But if it's not, I probably won't keep it. If it's just a typical sports game, I probably won't keep it. Unless it's like a simple sports game where it's like very basic and you don't have to really think too much and you can just have fun with it. Those are the sports games that I keep. The ones where you have to do too much thinking and you have to be like an expert in the sport in order to do good, I usually steer away from those ones. I just don't like them. Cybercore. It's a pretty awesome cover. What is that? A mosquito, I guess, and a praying mantis, and some guys just unloading fire into them. It's pretty interesting. Boxy Boy. Probably some sort of puzzler type game. And last but not least is this game, Time Cruise, which looks to be a pinball game from the cover art. The guy actually bought all this stuff from, he was a huge pinball fan. He had all kinds of pinball, sorry about that. He had all kinds of pinball games of all kinds of systems. Tons of Saturn pinball, Sega CD pinball games, PlayStation 1 pinball games, tons of them. It was crazy. He must have really loved pinball. And all of that plus a boxed TurboGrafx, complete in box. It's got everything in there. It's pretty cool. It's got the foam and everything. It's kind of like you just bought it. I mean, it does have a, not sure what this is. I actually might be able to remove this. It's almost like just tape residue or something. But it's actually, it feels like it can actually come off slowly but surely. If I just spent like an hour and just carefully peel all that crap off, it would actually look pretty good. The box is in pretty damn nice shape, other than that front residue stuff. I mean, it's dinged up here and there, but things packed full of, I think the system's in there. It's got the I don't know if it's 1 or 2 controllers, hookups, the original game that it came with. Let's check on the back here. It came with 1 game. Yeah, here's the game right here. I think I actually have it outside of it right now. It's Keith Courage. And it's got the, where is it? Here's the system, which that's how you put the cards in. Pretty interesting. And I think it's just 1 controller, and that's it. But it's pretty neat. I was super excited when he pulled this out when I was over his house picking up all his stuff. He was he mentioned in the ad that he had a turbografx, and he sent pictures of it, and it was just, you know, he just had it hooked up like to his TV, loose, like just hanging out on a desk somewhere. And when I went there, he pulled this out and he said, "Oh, here's the turbografx," and I was like, "Oh, wow, you have the original, you know, you have the original box." And he's like, "Yeah, you know, I ended up finding it in the attic somewhere." I was like, "That is freaking awesome." I mean, this guy had so much interesting stuff. It was just, I don't know, it was crazy. I actually put this posting on Reddit, on the game collecting subreddit. I don't know if you guys visit that at all. It's pretty cool. I think it's just our game collecting, and most of the people didn't believe me. They were just like, "There's no way you got all this in one lot. You're just displaying your collection that you've had for the past like 10 years or something." And I had to keep explaining to people, like, I just don't, like, why would I lie? You know, I don't really care about karma or anything like that. It was just people couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe it, really, until I actually went to the guy's house and I actually saw everything in person. So, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent, though. But, yeah, that's all the games there. I mean, holy crap. When you look at them like this, it's a shitload. I think there was 32 TurboGrafx games. Most of them pretty cool titles. You know, there's only like 2 sports titles of all in all of these games here. Most of them are like platformers, RPG type games, dungeon crawlers, stuff like that. And the actual system, it's really cool to have all this. I mean, I am super excited to have a TurboGrafx. I still haven't even got around to even plugging it in or trying it, but I really cannot wait. I am super excited. But thanks guys for watching. I don't know what system I'll do next. I think I will do Nintendo next. The original Nintendo games that I got. Here's a little preview. There's a bunch of games in there. Sorry, it's not focusing, but my camera is kind of shit. There's a complete in box NES cleaning kit down there. Game Genie here. Some manuals. I swear all these games came with manuals too. It's pretty awesome. Literally every single game came with manuals. And this box, that's not it. I mean, we're talking that many games. Oh, that's not good. That many games times 2, because it's a double stacked box. So, and then there's this box here, and it's just crazy. So that'll probably be my next video, going through all of those NES games. I think there's a total like 105 I kept. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next one will be NES, and hope you guys stay tuned. Bye.